What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Dylan. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully all are feeling fine and fantastic. Yes, we're going to take a look at the movie The Prestige. Now, this one has a runtime of 113 minutes. It is a drama mystery thriller, and it was released in 2006. It is starring Hugh Jackman, Michael Caine, Christian Bale, Scarlett Johansson, and Andy Serkis. Let's jump straight into this. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Let me know in the comment section down below. We're not going to read the synopsis or anything like that, guys. We're just going to jump head on into it. Let's go, guys. Let's do it. Real laws.
Every magic trick consists of 3 parts or acts.
Hi, it's Michael Caine.
Where do you think you're going? Oh, the bloody axe, you fool!
The second act is called the turn. The magician takes the ordinary something. Want to be fooled. Every magic trick has a third act, the part we call the prestige.
What the hell?
Prestige. I saw someone making their way below stage,
Alright, someone sabotaged.
watching Mr. Angier drown.
Would you please describe your...
Someone sabotaged.
Borden must have placed it under the trapdoor after the interval.
How do you think Mr. Borden was able to move the tank?
He's a magician, ask him.
I ask again that this...
Might this be an acceptable compromise?
I'm going to have to ask you to turn out your pockets. Not my idea, sir. The warden saw his show in Manchester last year where he vanished into thin air. He's convinced he'll try and escape.
Yeah,
I
right.
told him the only way that Borden's going to disappear is if I leave him out there with the other inmates.
Could be quite possible. It could be quite possible. It could quite possibly happen. What the f is wrong with me?
Lord Cordler was interested. How much for my tricks? £5,000. And Lord Cordler would... I could have this. You go dig him up and ask him yourself. Consider your daughter.
Cipher. An enigma.
There is something evil at play here, and I just can't put my finger on it at the moment. Something sinister.
This will take months to translate his writing and to know his mind.
Mr. Angier, welcome to Colorado Springs.
Hugh Jackman? Hugh Jackman.
Yes, sir.
I need a coach tomorrow to take him up the mountain.
For scientific experimentation.
Yes, I know.
You'll have to walk the rest, I'm afraid, sir.
Hola. Electric fence.
Not the welcome I was expecting.
You're the great Anton. I saw your show in London. Sorry about the fence. People keep interfering with our work. Simply can't help it.
Your watch.
We were 2 young men at the start of a great career.
Are either of you 2 gentlemen sailors?
No.
That's the reality. See that? He was holding an axe because he knows if something goes wrong, he has to break her free. That's the reality of magic sometimes, guys. It's about making your eyes play games with your mind. And that's what magic's all about, yeah. I'm not talking about fairy dust. No. No, not Harry Potter stuff. I'm talking about this sort of magic, yeah? That live action magic it's something different. I've seen a couple of people die because of it. I've seen it. I've seen videos. No, it's very risky. Very, very risky.
I mean, Milton has gotten success, whatever that means, and now he's scared. He
Okay,
won't take
Batman.
any
Calm down,
risks.
Batman.
All I mean, a real magician tries to invent something new.
I suppose you have such a trick, Mr. Borden.
That's what I do.
10 minutes on stage with my old friend, Mr. Ackerman. Really?
Deal.
I turned my red.
Well, I don't trust him.
He's a natural magician. Of course you can't trust him. If I can see you kissing your wife's leg every night, so can the blokes at the end of row 3 and 4.
Yeah, right. How the hell did he do that?
This is the trick. This is the performance.
I can barely lift this thing. It's not even filled with water. It must be strong as an ox. I couldn't fathom it with my whole life pretending to.
Alright, Hugh, I can put a shirt on you, mate. You're embarrassing us.
Things I promised my family I wouldn't embarrass them with my theatrical endeavors.
You're making me feel ashamed of my body.
Oh?
The great man Tom.
Warden writes as if no one but he understood the true nature of magic.
See? He's all right. He's fine.
But where's his brother? He's my nephew.
You're the lucky one today.
Yeah, right. Oh, what the f... The dark side of magic.
You watching closely. You'll be nothing to him. You understand? Nothing.
Huh.
The trick you use it for is everything.
Okay.
So I'll see you again.
Milk and sugar.
Huh? What the hell? How the hell did you do that? That's creepy and impressive at the same time. I'm 21 minutes in. But I'm very much intrigued about this storyline. I'm very much intrigued. Due to the acting itself.
What's in there?
Angier's machine.
You built this, Mr. Cutter?
A man who can actually do what magicians pretend to do.
An avid collector, apparently very interested in the case.
It's real.
This is the tank Angier drowned in?
Yes, this is the trick lock. It's been swished for a real one.
Ah.
There was an audience.
Which of you brave souls is willing to bind this lovely young woman? I'm sure you can both tie a strong knot.
Julia! Julia!
God. So was it the rope or the padlock?
Tangled in the sails. They pulled him out.
Was it the rope or the padlock?
Minutes. What do you want, Bolden?
I'm sorry for your loss, Angier.
Which knot did you tie?
I'm sorry. I just don't know.
Damn. I wonder if he's protecting the other fella, the old fella. Michael Caine's character.
We got our first booking today.
I don't think we've had the pleasure
You're
having a baby.
Damn, that was quick.
That is great. We're having a baby. Oh, come here. Run-of-the-mill daring spectacular bullet catch.
Shoot you.
Go on, shoot me. Oh! In the bullet. The bullet is not even in the gun when the charge is fired. Because I'm not going to let anything happen. Everything's going to be all right.
Oof, my spine's tingling, man. There's...
I love you.
Not today.
You can just tell that some foul play is on board here.
If there are any ladies or gentlemen here, solid belt. Who threw that? What you came for, is it? Who wants to volunteer? Are you man enough, sir?
Yes. Which knot did you tie, Bolden?
Did he put a bullet down there?
I don't know.
He did too.
Sarah, that bloody hurts.
Get a doctor back.
We can't afford the bloody doctor back. It's still good, man. I could do the trick that I've been telling you about.
Hello. Hello, mate.
Never thought I'd find an answer at the bottom of a pint glass.
Hasn't stopped you looking.
You me? Looking why?
I want to keep on working.
Well, we should see about an assistant.
I've made some arrangements.
The great Danton.
It's a bit old-fashioned, isn't it? You've got to get your hands dirty if you're going to achieve the impossible.
Poor Dove.
No point in meeting Mr. Angier if you don't fit.
What's so hard about this?
Nothing. You're going.
I'll take that one there.
Yeah. Breathe as little as possible. Pretty assistant is the most effective form of misdirection.
Under?
Under you.
I thought you said I had to get my hands dirty.
Well, someday perhaps you will.
I would rather not kill animals. Thank you very much. I would rather not kill innocent animals like that. I'd rather not, honestly.
Why should I worry? If your tricks don't get him in, somebody else's will.
In the third row there. Please stand up and show us your handkerchief.
This isn't mine.
Fingers crossed.
Have the champagne ready.
You've seen this one before?
I'll make it a little harder then, shall I?
Never before seen by yourselves or any other audience anywhere in the world.
Uh-oh. Oh, sh...
You got a lot of plates going.
To perform magic, not butcher birds and break my customers' fingers, I've hired a comedian. You know I hate comedians.
Tesla sends me down here during the storms.
So why are you here?
The lightning lives here. And not much else. Our work is secret.
I've already found it. That's why I'm here.
Well, why would you want the same thing?
Call it a professional rivalry.
Our equipment requires a great deal of current. We do our tests when the townspeople are asleep.
Yeah, right. What the hell?
Where are the wires?
Exactly. And I have to write all of them before I get to bed.
Real magic.
You know what was funny? Growing up, I thought magic was a fax machine. I always thought a fax machine was magic. How we're able to send, through coding, we're able to send full messages, full pictures through a fax machine, come out somewhere else on the other side of the world, and be able to write a message on a piece of paper, write itself a message on a piece of paper on someone else's fax machine. I always found that magical in my eyes. I don't know why, but I always did.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, but to reconsider his presentation.
Oh,
You had a nice day with Mummy?
you see, today it's true.
I saw happiness. His notebook reveals that he never had the life that I envied.
You're taking her away. Tell her to reconsider. Take it. Go on, take it.
I'm going to learn all the professor's secrets.
Only if I teach you how to read. Can't you undo real locks, Professor? Open my hand, get your attention, ask, are you watching closely? And then I'll be gone.
How do you get so famous then, eh?
Get back here! Thank you! Shut up! Bloody
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Today, finally, a breakthrough. Tesla's agreed to see me.
Perfectly safe.
Sounds like it.
So, this is the great Danton. Our bodies, Mr. Angier, are quite capable of conducting and indeed producing energy.
Yeah, that's true.
Man's reach exceeds his grasp. Is a lie.
Where did I hear that?
Grasp exceeds his
Where did I hear that before?
Nothing is impossible, Mr. Angier. What you want is simply expensive.
Actually believe the things I did on stage, they wouldn't clap, they'd scream. I mean,
Perhaps not, but have you considered the cost? No good will come of it.
Well, hasn't good come of your obsessions?
And one day they will choose to destroy me.
If you understand an obsession, then you know you won't change my mind.
I hope you enjoy the mountain air. This will take some time.
Yeah, right.
I thought you'd gone.
I don't really have anywhere to go.
Scarlet.
You're going to do something to that man, aren't you?
Hey, I'm alone, and no theater will touch me.
Us.
Need a volunteer? Not a normal rubber ball. It's magic.
Was it good?
It was the greatest magic trick I've ever seen.
Yeah, right.
He's a dreadful showman. He doesn't know how to dress it up. How to tell the
Why, how does he do it?
Same man comes out of that second cabinet, I promise you.
He wears padded gloves to hide his damaged fingers, but if you look closely, you can tell.
The man stole my life. I'm gonna steal his trick.
is to find you a bloody good double.
Let's get out there and find me.
It's for you.
What's this for?
House.
The act is taking off. Soon you'll be in a bigger theatre. Things will work out.
Darling, look at you.
Mr. Katzer, Mr. Angier, I'd like you to meet Gerald Drew.
That's Hugh Jackman.
Would you like for me to tell you a little joke? Come here. Are you laughing now?
He needs a little help, but when I get done with him, he could be your brother. I don't need him to be
He
my
could be
brother.
your brother.
I need him to be me.
Couldn't you have found a softer one?
Well, it's not for sleeping on. Well, it has to be. Borden's trick is getting noticed. All I have to do is keep myself stinking drunk and no one will be able to tell the difference.
Have a little faith, son. How difficult could it possibly be to play the great Danton?
Have you thought what we should call the trick? Borden calls his trick the transported man? I cannot claim this next feat as illusion.
Wallah.
Well, at least he got to see it. I spent the ovation hiding under the stage. Here's where the man who just... Maybe we could switch before the trick. That way I can be the prestige and Root ends up below stage.
Get out of that wardrobe and makeup. Anyone could walk in here at any minute.
It's not full of these moments, Robbie. We worked hard.
Bro, her boobies are about to pop out of that freaking dress. That corsette. Corsette.
Oh.
However you want to pronounce it.
I need you to go and work for him.
We just got our start. Now you want me to leave. You do trust me.
Because you're going to tell him the truth.
Doesn't make sense.
You might want to stand back.
Yeah, right.
Is there a problem, Mr. Tesla?
No. Come back next week.
You here to steal the rest of my show?
No, I'm here to give your show what it's missing. I've left Angier.
Right.
I want a job. He wants me to come and work for you and steal your secret.
You are overweight, and unless I'm mistaken, very drunk. It's astonishing. How does he do it? Does he enjoy taking his bows under the stage?
He thinks of nothing else. He takes no pleasure in our success, and I've had enough.
Ruth, you're late and more drunk than usual. Now get down below stairs right away.
No, we need to have a little chat, Mr. Cutter.
He's realised he can make demands. Usually takes him a lot longer to figure it out.
Well, how much does he want?
We've got to stop doing the trick.
Stop the trick.
We don't do any tricks we can't control.
Yeah, right.
Pay him whatever he wants for now. We keep doing the trick until Borden opens, and then we'll phase it up.
Alright.
You're a great Danton, aren't you?
It's considered safe. And who are you?
A fellow practitioner.
Very good.
No.
I'm not performing tonight.
Your illusion. I used a double.
I see. Very good.
Well, it was. And then it went bad. He had complete power over me. Be very careful giving someone that power over you.
Just thank you for the warning.
Yeah, right.
Next feat.
Uh-oh.
The great Danton.
My intrusion!
Don't know how Borden found him. Kept him under wraps. I was careful.
Yeah, well, he did.
Jesus Christ. They're like two kids. Honestly, both of them are like two little kids.
Do you think it was her?
Hmm.
You weren't expecting me?
It's my job.
But I fall in love with him.
I did everything you asked.
Yes? He lives. He's act. Don't you see?
The great Danton is a blind fool. His notebook. I borrowed it for tonight.
Cipher, even with a keyword that would take months to decode. This is his diary. Olivia, all of his secrets are right here.
It won't bring your wife back.
I don't care about my wife. I care about his secret.
Oh. Don't believe you just said that.
I'll go to his workshop and stage a break-in.
No, you took it. I have fallen in love with him.
Then I know how hard this has been for you.
Notebook. And he's just getting started.
I can see why one of them ended up in jail. One of them kills the other one.
I'm walking tonight. Let him come. I don't care.
All right. I'm alive.
Set him up.
You're finally getting your hands dirty. That's what a good trick costs, Angier.
The sacrifice, I'm afraid, is all going to be yours, unless you give me what I want. Write down your method, Mr. Borden. Describe it in full.
The key word is the method. Where's mine, do you know? Alive!
Stop asking you, Dick.
Fallon!
How's the arm?
You're right. Jesus Christ. Bro, this is turning ugly. This is turning ugly.
I already know how he does.
Tesla.
It means, Cutter, we have a journey ahead of us. To America.
Obsession is a young man's game.
Listen to the wise man. Listen to the wise man.
Then the rest is up to me.
Obsession also turns down to a path where maybe you can't dig yourself out of.
Hello, darling.
A hole, sorry. A hole, sorry. Obsession turns into a hole where you can't dig yourself out of, sorry. Not a path, sorry.
Well, we've hit upon a new trick. We found it.
What trick, Freddie?
I am going to bury myself alive.
I think my husband's had quite enough.
No, pour the champagne.
Good night, Mrs. Borden. Good night, Freddie.
Couldn't you have at least taken off the beard? All right, what? What did you lose? No, Alfred, stop. This isn't you. Stop performing.
I thought I had the place to myself, Mr. Brent.
Unexpected guests. First I thought they might work for the government. They work for Thomas Edison.
Obviously, Angier sent her and told her to admit as much. Does he enjoy taking
Never thought in my life I'd hear it. Well, they're not really in it. But a movie based around Thomas Edison and... No, not really based around, is it? A movie involving Tesla and Edison. There you go.
So I loved him, and I stood by him, and he sent me to you.
I can spot Angie's methods from the back of the theatre.
You may know how he does his tricks, but you can't understand why no one can see that yours are better. I'm sure it takes great skill to perform illusions with one good hand. You can be so much more than he is, and I can show you how.
But I love her. I need her. I need assurances of fidelity, of love. I know her way. It's the only way to know her mind. She must help me rid ourselves of Angier.
Wow.
Today, my mistress proves her truthfulness. Angier, she gave you this notebook at my request. Did you really think I'd part with my secret so easily after so much? Goodbye, Angier. May you find solace for your thwarted ambition back in your American home.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hook, line, sinker.
Tesla! Alan! You stole my money. Look at your funding been cut off. You've been
It is true that you are our last remaining financier, but we have not stolen your money. The machine simply does not operate as expected. You need to try different material. It may provoke a different result.
Oh, poor Puss Puss.
We're responsible for whatever happens to this animal, Doctor.
Oh, poor Puss Puss.
That whatever you were really doing with my money was more worthwhile, Mr. Tesla.
Cat's like, I'm fucking out of here. Poor putty cat. This cat's fighting. Look, that's where all the hats went. Look. So it did work. Look. So it did bloody work.
So the machine was working.
These things never quite work as you expect them to, Mr. Angier. Don't forget your hat.
What one?
Which one is mine?
They're all your hats, Mr. Angier.
Wow.
Are we going to the Zetas?
No. Remember, Daddy has some errands to run. Daddy will go run his errands, and I'll be back before you know it. So you go get ready.
The only competition for my affections is our little girl. I will always love you, and you alone.
You're with me. Leave your family at home where they belong.
I saw Fallon hanging around again.
Didn't trust Fallon. He protects the things that I care about.
They're gonna spy on you, bro. They're gonna follow you. Oh no. That was Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison's crew did that.
I didn't think it was necessary to tell Edison's man about the box.
What box?
Huh.
I apologize for leaving without saying goodbye. Perhaps you'll find more luck in your field, where people are happy to be mystified.
Huh.
Ali has written you a thorough set of instructions. Destroy it. Such a thing will bring you only misery.
But today I tested the machine. I would not want to live like that for long. But here at the turn, I must leave you, Borden. Yes, you, Borden, awaiting your death for my murder.
And it's written in Angier's own hand, of which we have numerous examples.
So, my tricks. All of them.
See, the thing is about this is what makes this film so great, is that there's so many twists and turns inside of this. You think it's going to go one way, it goes another way, and then it goes and twists back the other way, and then it goes in this direction, and then it comes back this direction. The misdirection inside of this film is brilliant. I love that.
Lord Cordlow will be very pleased indeed.
No, he won't. Just a pledge and a turn for each. You get the rest of it when you bring my daughter here. I want to say goodbye.
Olivia means nothing.
Olivia!
I need an assistant. I don't want to hear it anymore. You can't talk like this. Living like this? Well, what do you want from me?
I just had an epiphany on how he was able to do this. I'm just going to go out on the limb here. His engineer, is it him? With a beard? Nah. Like duplicated? I don't know. I just had an epiphany. I don't know.
I want you to be honest with me.
I'm trying to think of like the most outrageous things inside of this movie now.
Not today. No.
Oh, she's gonna hang herself. Oh. Oh, pobrecita. Pobrecita. Damn, poor her.
Who's there? I'm looking for an old friend.
I heard about a booking. I need your help, John. It's my last show.
The real transported man. What sort of booking you after?
The sort the Borden can't ignore.
You told me you only wanted to show me one trick. It piqued my interest.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Acton.
Likewise, I'm sure. Let's get on to
Likewise, I'm sure.
But he has to come back. There has to be
A prestige?
Exactly. Pardon me. Real magic. It's been many years since I've seen.
Are you interested in helping us?
Give them enough reason to doubt it.
You haven't spoken about her, Freddie, not once. You know, the day before she killed herself, she said she wanted to meet me.
You want to know the truth about me? I never loved Sarah. Partly found you, the partly sitting here right now.
He's back. He's got a new trick. They're saying it's the best London's ever seen. You should go to him to deserve each other.
But I'm afraid I'm booked. The Moscow Ballet, they'll be playing through...
All that for a girl that just ran away from you.
No more, no less.
What does that tell you, mate?
5 performances a week, and that's what you'll be charging for each ticket. Good day.
Ladies and gentlemen, my first trick of the evening is one that involves considerable risk. When I tell you the young lady who taught me this illusion actually died performing it, you will understand the seriousness of the dangers involved. Let's begin. In my travels, I have seen the future.
Doc Ock is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Doc Ock.
It is purely science. I would like to invite you to come up on stage now. Man's reach exceeds his imagination.
100 performances. Why? Why? 50 yards in a second. Huh? Why can't you outthink him?
They do this every night, after each performance.
Just pure evil, honestly. Like, oh my god, man. He's the one that changed the lock.
Huh. We're done. Don't go back there. Leave him alone.
So he didn't even know. Someone changed the lock and it wasn't even him. He told
I
him.
told you, John. I don't want you backstage on this one.
Yeah, where do you think I'm part of the bloody action, fool?
Who was that?
So it was him. No? It wasn't him. It wasn't him that did it.
Where's the bloody key? Bloody drowning! Hold on! What have you done?
It wasn't him. So who did it? Who changed the lock? Who was the one that put the lock on?
You have been found guilty of the murder of Robert Anthony.
It wasn't him.
You will be hanged by the neck until death.
No, it's just there is one particular item that I would like to...
You would like to...
Well, buy.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid Lord Cordler was adamant about purchasing this particular item. I can't stop you speaking your mind.
Got a visitor. Lord Coldlow. With a little girl.
Jess? Hello, my love.
Fallon's missed you too, we both have.
Daddy, can I come in there?
You must be Lord Cowler.
Coldly. I always have been. They flatter you with all those chains, Alfred?
I pulled you out of that tank.
You couldn't leave me alone.
Oh, that was the drunk guy. The drunk guy.
You're not afraid to get your hands dirty anymore, are you?
And I win.
This ain't a bloody competition anymore, Angier. This is my little girl's life.
How hard it is to have something so special taken away from you, don't I, Borden?
That's what you're after. That's what this is about.
Mine is better.
I promise. I love you, Jess.
Angier? What, you think this place can hold me? They're gonna bloody hurt me! You can put a stop to this now! Get over it! Angier!
Wow. What a freaking plot twist.
Sir, there's a gentleman waiting.
Wow. There's only a few minutes left too, so that was the climax.
You're still alive. I saw you on a slab, for God's sake.
She needs looking after.
She needs a father. I came here to beg Lord Coldlow to let me destroy that machine.
You don't have to. I'm going to make sure that machine is never used again. John, I tried not to involve you.
Go alone now. You're right, I should have left him with his damn trick. I didn't mean to hurt her. I didn't. You go live your life in full now, all right? You live for both of us.
Good boy. Are you watching closely?
Are you watching closely? Is the director telling us something here? What have I missed? I've missed something important, haven't I?
Put it down the end.
What have I missed? He's smiling too.
I once told you about a sailor who described drowning to me. He said it was agony.
You will meet your end.
I don't care about the man in the box.
Cutter.
That ain't Cutter.
Cutter!
You have anything to say?
Abracadabra. Was I right? Was I right?
We were both family. We were both born.
I was right. Oh my god. I was freaking right. I said it. I called it, ladies and gentlemen. I called it. That, you know why that's even creepier? Because I was thinking the most craziest of outcomes for this movie, because the most craziest of things have been happening, and something just came into my mind. I had an epiphany, because we hadn't seen this guy's face. He rarely talked. And it would make sense too, because when he was doing that magic trick, who was coming out of the other door?
Were you the one who went into the box? Or the one who came back out? We took turns.
Wow.
Cutter knew, but I told him it was too simple, too easy. There's nothing easy about two men sharing one life.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
I don't understand how it can be pleasing again.
Ah, see?
I loved Sarah. He loved Olivia. Which was enough for us. Just.
Ah.
See, sacrifice, Robert. That's the price of a good trick.
Wow.
I've made sacrifices. Yes.
What a movie. What a movie.
It takes everything. No. No, wait, I'm not. It took courage to climb into that machine every night. On the Prestige. You didn't see where you are, did you?
So that's why he had to kill. Okay. Alright.
You had terrible days. And all for nothing. The audience knows the truth. Solid all the way through. Very special. You really don't know.
Oh, there's another plot twist.
Every magic trick consists of 3 parts, or acts. First part is called the pledge. The second act is called the turn, because making something disappear isn't enough. You have to bring it back.
Well, Alfred and Batman reunited.
Now you're looking for the secret. You don't really want to work it out. You want to be fooled.
That's what I thought. So at every single show, that's what he did. So when he came down, he'd have the lock on those other people that were duplicated of himself and killed them. What an ending. What an ending. Someone told me my mind will be absolutely like, no, someone said the movie that what they say? Someone said on Patreon. Let me read what they said. Someone said this to me on Patreon. One sec. Let me double check. I just want to quote what they said. I don't want to misquote them. Alright. Prestige. The roller coaster ride for my brain. All I can say is that the twists and turns inside of this are unbelievable. The acting was elite. Elite acting. Dialogue. Storyline. Mysteriousness. The magic. For me, 10 out of 10. I loved it. I absolutely loved it, guys. I love the thought that this is something that not just plays tricks on your mind, but it also opens your mind up to the possibilities of believing things can happen when it comes to science. And they're already able to do these sorts of things with pigs. I think there was a sheep, where they basically duplicated a sheep, and it gets your mind thinking, what can happen in the future? What could happen in the near future? Because technology has advanced at such a rapid rate that some of these things that we're seeing in this movie is happening right now. And people are starting to get more and more smart when it comes to magic. That magicians and entertainers, they have to have a creativity level that is such a unique level, and it has to expand as well when it comes to their ideas, because when people see things once or twice, others will copy and put them into their routine, or others will copy and do the same thing. They have to create something new. And I feel like this movie was amazing, because it was showing us that your creativity when it comes to being an entertainer will draw a crowd, especially when you're unique. And every time they were basically going head to head, like Thomas Edison and Tesla. They were going head to head. When someone will come up with something new, another one will create something new, another one will create something new. They'll go backwards and forwards. They were just being creative with everything that they were doing. And the plot twist at the end, I mean, Tesla even said that this machine needs to be destroyed, the one that he created. It needs to be destroyed. And it's just like, these sorts of things, sorry guys if I'm not talking correct, it's really late at night. These sorts of things get my brain absolutely going through a spiral when it comes to thinking about what is possible out there. multiverses. Oh god, I don't want to go through that rabbit hole, guys, because once I go through that, I just go on and on and on. It honestly makes me think. I know this was about magic, but it just makes me think, like, there's another universe out there where ourselves exist. The same person, same personality, same look, but different life. It's mind-blowing to me. That stuff is mind-blowing. God, I don't want to get into that, guys, because I love that stuff. I honestly love that stuff. And when I saw Spider-Man 2, when I saw Spider-Man as well, it drove me down that path. I was talking to my missus about it for ages. Anyway, back to the movie. Like I said, guys, for me, it was 10 out of 10. Everything was perfection for me. I absolutely loved it. When you watch a movie, you want to have to think. I hate sitting there with movies, and especially when it comes to like crime solving or problem solving inside of a movie, trying to figure out what happened. I love thinking that extra overdrive inside of my brain where it gets me thinking, because it keeps me on my toes. Whereas in some movies, when there's sorts of things like this, it's like sometimes they're predictable, yeah? Even though I did predict what happened, but majority of it I didn't predict at all. And I absolutely loved it. Like the lock. Like, I did not predict that the lock was put on there to kill the other forms of himself that he created through this machine because of magic. He wanted to entertain people, and he killed every single version of himself just for people's entertainment. But people didn't realize he was killing himself. That to me, that's mind blowing. I don't know how many times I've said mind blowing, but that's what this movie deserves. So for me, guys, 10 out of 10. I've probably missed a whole pile of things, but hey, it is what it is. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this wicked ride. I did. Check it out on Patreon, guys. Links will be down in the description down below. More movies coming your way every single day. Bye, guys. Take it easy and peace.
Come and keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off.